Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be covering whether or not I believe Algorand is a dead project. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So we're going to start off with some technical analysis. So when you look at Algorand on the weekly time frame, the first thing you'll probably notice is Algorand has gotten completely destroyed and is very close to its all-time lows. Now, when you look at the stochastics, they're starting to push up and actually get a little bit overbought. However, the RSI is still extremely oversold. And then you could also argue that the falling wedge I drew in my previous Algorand video is still valid. And falling wedges break up 68% of the time, and the measured move would take you to just under 25 cents. Now, measured moves do not always play out, and the reality is that Algorand and most other cryptocurrencies right now are tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rises, most will rise. If Bitcoin falls, most will fall. That being said, I want to focus in more on Bitcoin. So when you look at Bitcoin's weekly time frame, the stochastics and RSI are a little bit overbought, but that's not the end of the world. However, there are some very bullish indicators. The first one being that the 21-day moving average just crossed the 200-day moving average. That is a golden cross. Typically, that signals an explosive move is coming for Bitcoin. And in my previous videos, I talked about how price action was trading away from the 21-day moving average. Typically, what you would see happen is price action would come down, touch the 21-day, and bounce off of it as support. That is pretty much exactly what started to happen. And in doing so, has started to potentially form a bull flag, which break up 68% of the time, and the measured move would take you to just over 35K. So on the weekly time frame, Bitcoin actually does not look too bad right now. However, we'll also take a look at Bitcoin's daily time frame for those of you guys that want to trade short term. So the stochastics are still a little bit high, but the RSI is right in the middle. Now, as I've said in all my previous videos, I will not be bullish on Bitcoin until it gets back above the 21-day moving average. And August 8th, it actually closed a candle above the 21-day, but then it broke right back beneath it. And as of right now, it's trading pretty much directly on the 21-day. So Bitcoin is very indecisive right now. Now, there is a very bearish indicator on Bitcoin. So on the daily time frame, if you look at the 21-day moving average, it just recently broke beneath the 50-day. That is a death cross. If we look back in history, death cross right here, we had a big drop. Death cross here, big drop. Death cross here, it started to drop prior to it, but still dropped. Another death cross May 8th, and we dropped from 28K all the way down to 24K, and now we have had another death cross. So I want to be clear, I am not saying this means Bitcoin is going to drop. Anything can happen in crypto, but I'm not doing my job if I don't also give you guys the bearish indicators. But also keep in mind, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So if all of a sudden the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF were to get accepted, that could skyrocket the entire crypto market. On the contrary, if it got rejected or the XRP case gets reversed, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just realize anything can happen. Don't get too caught up into what is happening on a day-to-day time frame. Have a long-term outlook. And now for those of you guys that don't know, I'm going to go over the fundamentals and tokenomics of Algorand. So Algorand is currently trading at a price point of just under 11.5 cents. It has a market cap of 892 million, which ranks 46th among all cryptocurrencies. It has a max supply of 10 billion and a circulating supply of 7.8 billion. That's about 78% in circulation. Algorand reached its all-time high back in 2019 at $3.28, and it's down 96% since then. And now the number one thing that I want to point out right now is that Algorand is only up 18% from its all-time low. And just to put that into perspective, Quant is another project I'm very bullish on, and it's ranked 40th among all cryptocurrencies. And Quant is up 62,000% from its all-time low. So from my point of view, if you see up only 18% and you believe in Algorand long-term, there might not be much better of an opportunity to get in than now. But you also need to understand that that doesn't mean you just throw all your money into Algorand all at once. You guys always need to dollar cost average in. And if you are looking to invest in Algorand, I recommend using Binance, Coinbase, or KuCoin. I think those are the three easiest centralized exchanges to use. And it's also a really good thing to see that they have brand new Algorand news pretty much every single day. That at least goes to show that Algorand still has a lot of hype. And the reality is that as of right now, the crypto market is heavily driven based on hype and speculation. Now, what is Algorand? Algorand is a self-sustaining, decentralized, blockchain-based network that supports a wide range of applications. These systems are secure, scalable, and efficient, all critical properties for effective applications in the real world. Algorand will support computations that require reliable performance guarantees to create new forms of trust. And Algorand is unique because it runs on the permissionless peer proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. Now, most layer 1s these days just run on proof of stake, where a validator's probability to confirm the next block is directly correlated to how many tokens they have staked, always making projects more centralized. The rich are always going to have more power, more control. In Algorand's case, anyone with at least one Algorand can be a validation node on the consensus level, which is always going to make the network a lot more decentralized. And because of this, a lot of people out there believe that Algorand has solved the blockchain trilemma of security, scalability, and decentralization, because they are secure and they are very fast. And the issue was, can they be decentralized? And due to pure proof of stake, many believe that they are decentralized. Now, another reason that a lot of people are very bullish on Algorand is because of the founder, Silvio, and he is very accomplished in this space. He received the Turing Award in 2012 for his fundamental contributions to the theory and practice of secure two-party computation, electronic cash, cryptocurrency, and blockchain protocols. This makes him one of the foremost creators of crypto in the world. And if you are looking to invest in Algorand, I recommend you guys do a little more research into Silvio. I think you'll come to the same conclusion that I have, that he has one of the best resumes in the entire space. Now, when you look at Algorand's website, empowering a dynamic, inclusive, and borderless global ecosystem at scale based on the Algorand blockchain technology, and they are fast. 10,000 transactions per second and a 3.3 second settlement finality. To put that into perspective, Bitcoin could take up to 2 hours to be 99.976% sure that the transaction will not get reversed. Algorand is 100% certain at 3.3 seconds, way faster. And another reason they had a lot of hype is because they're carbon zero. They are a green blockchain. Bitcoin gets scrutinized constantly for being harmful to the environment. Algorand is negligible energy consumption, 7 houses, and smart contracts buy carbon offsets to ensure total footprint is 0. And as I said earlier, they're secure and they're decentralized. Now, this next piece of news I want to cover is similar to what I was saying on CoinMarketCap, how there is constantly brand new news coming out on Algorand. And if you go to your web browser and you type in Algorand, there's a new article pretty much every single day. And this one came out August 7th, best crypto to buy, and Algorand is one of the ones listed. And if you scroll down to the Algorand section, a lot of it has to do with technical analysis, which I already went over myself, but it's just a cool thing to see that they're listing Algorand on top projects to buy. Now, when you look at Algorand's Twitter or X, however you want to refer to it these days, they have 336,000 followers. They just posted yesterday, congratulations to our head of cryptography, Chris Piker, for receiving the 2023 Test of Time Award from IACR News, recognized for the lasting impact of his pioneering research on oblivious transfer protocols and lattice-based encryption. And August 11th, introducing Folks Router. Leveraging Algorand's high-performance capabilities, the Folks Router combines and optimizes liquidity of existing DEXs, facilitating a more efficient trading experience. So it's just a great thing to see that the Algorand team is still keeping the community up to date, because especially for a project like Algorand, that is extremely important. The second that the community loses faith in Algorand is the second that Algorand will begin to fail. And now for the final part of this video, I just want to go over some possible scenarios for how high Algorand could go next bull run. So this is a historical snapshot of November 14th of 2021. This was the heights of the 2021 bull market when Bitcoin was trading around its all-time high, 65,400. So if you scroll down, you can see Algorand was ranked 20th among all cryptocurrencies at the heights of the bull market. It had a market cap of 12.3 billion, and it was at a price of just under $2. And some of the projects that were above them, Terra Luna, 22.9 billion. And we know what happened to Terra Luna. Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, 29 billion, 34 billion, and those are meme coins. Now, if you go to market cap of and you compare the current Algorand to some of the other projects' all-time market cap highs, we can see where Algorand would be trading at if it reached those levels. And if you compare Algorand to the all-time high of itself, it'd be trading at a price point of $1.71, and that'd be a 15x. So just for Algorand to get back to its previous all-time high, it would be a 15x. You put in $2,000, you turn that into 30 grand. And it would only need to reach a market cap of 13.3 billion. Now, I think this is very reasonable. And there are a lot of people that claim that Algorand will not get back to all-time highs. Now, if you're talking purely from a price standpoint, maybe. But I definitely think from a market cap standpoint that it certainly can. And now, if you believe Algorand could reach the all-time market cap high that Terra Luna reached, it'd be trading at a price point of $5.25, and that'd be a 45x. And Terra Luna's all-time market cap high was 41 billion. Now, this one's a little bit more interesting. Terra Luna obviously had a very good ecosystem. However, it did end up crashing. Now, due to Gary Gensler calling Algorand a security, Algorand has been getting decimated recently. Although I don't think it's unreasonable to assume that Algorand could possibly reach a 3x from its all-time high. There are a lot of projects that are probably going to do way more than that. But 41 billion is getting a little bit high. But regardless, the question of this video is whether or not I believe the Algorand project is dead. The answer to that question is no. Now, I do want to be clear. At the time of recording this video, I do not personally own any Algorand. I think it is a project that has a lot of upside and has phenomenal technology, and I do plan on getting into Algorand. But at the time of recording, I do not own any, and I want to specify that because there are people in the comment section that say I'm trying to pump my own bags, which is completely false. So as I said, I do plan on getting into Algorand, but right now I'm just letting a few things play out, and I first want to see where Bitcoin is headed because it's been completely trading sideways. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you think Algorand could go next bull run? Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
I'm hitting the ground running, up and coming, ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something, I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand, and a full plan, I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man, every single drop got me feeling awesome.